Every once in a while, people come up with new ways of doing things. Now, these are called creations and innovations. Artist Richard Doyle of Springfield, Massachusetts, has come up with a new way or new technique of painting his masterpieces. Rembrandt and Van Gogh used to use brushes, but big deal. Richard uses sharpened sticks for fine detail and quality. We're about to take you up to his branch office in Springfield to find out how it works. Artist Richard Doyle has a good thing going in Springfield, Massachusetts. He's created a unique way of painting landscapes. Instead of using a brush, Richard uses a twig.
It is a serious way of making a painting, but it's a very effective way and a very simple way, and it's cheap. And I use 3 different kinds of wood. I use the wood from the trees like this, the balsa wood, and the bamboo. And this is all the tools I need to create paintings that rival Michelangelo's Sistine ceiling.
Richard stumbled upon the idea of twig painting 20 years ago while in art school in Mississippi. One day, while painting this country shack, he stepped on a piece of wood, sharpened it, and discovered it worked better than a brush. He realized what he was onto when he sold the painting to a fellow art student.
4 years of art school without the concept of art as a product to sell. They never teach you these things in art school. Well, how to make money, just blue and red make purple or something. And I just was shocked when somebody gave me $10. I said, well, I'll be a son of a gun. So I went out that next day, I did another one, I sold it again the next day. I said, oh my God, this is incredible.
An original twig painting runs between $3,000 and $7,000. Framed lithographs, about $150. Twig painting is not just a gimmick, but a money-making business. Richard has buyers from all over the world and teaches twig painting at a local college. His best paintings are those of New England life. For every piece of work, Richard takes a photograph of a scene before sketching it, and then applies ink to the canvas with a twig.
You simply draw it in with pencil, and then you put the ink on top of the pencil, and it flows very nicely. You might think you'd get just a line or something, but the ink flows right off it, and you get a thick application of the ink onto the surface. You can't get that with a brush.
It usually takes a few months to complete a twig painting, and the results are impressive. In the future, Richard would like to do more serious work that makes a statement. But for now, he's satisfied with his personal niche in the art world as America's foremost twig painter.
It is a business. Wholesale and retail, national. And if you want to get a hold of me, people, all you got to do is write to the Twig Painter, Springfield, Mass. You don't even need an address. I don't care if you're in Europe. That's true.
You know, Tim, when you set out to produce that story, I thought twig painter, right. But that guy has an awful lot of talent.
Doesn't he, though? He really does. He also has an oddball sense of humor.
Yeah?
When he talks about his hair, he says, I'm not losing my hair, I just have a very wide part. Great guy.